everybody. Hope you're all having a great Saturday so far. It is the 5th of December, and so we're Advent reading number 5. And today we're moving from Genesis into Exodus, and our reading is Exodus chapter 3, verses 4 to 10. But as always, before we come to that, it's time to open another door on my Advent calendar. So this time we're in number 5. So let me find that door, pop it open, and let me show you what we have today. Today we have an S and a reading from Luke chapter 1 verse 35, which says, "The baby will be holy, he will be called the Son of God." Our reading today is called "The Only Truly Good Person." And it takes us to Exodus and to a person called Moses. But before we think about Moses, I want to ask you a question. What ways do you like to talk to other people? Maybe you like to send a text message, maybe you like to write a note and pass it on to someone, maybe you like meeting up with someone in person when you can, or maybe having a coffee. There's lots of ways that we talk to each other. But the special thing about today's reading is that God comes to speak to Moses, but he doesn't use any of the ways we've thought about. He comes to him and speaks through a burning bush. You see, Moses was part of God's plan for the first Christmas. The family of Abraham that we've thought about the last couple of days, they grew into a great nation called the Israelites. But there was a problem. Something was wrong. God's people, the Israelites, well, they were slaves living in Egypt. And so God decided to do something about it. He called Moses to go and to lead his people out of slavery. Now, Moses was a good person. He was a great leader, and he was able to rescue God's people from slavery, but there's something that he couldn't do. He could not crush the serpent's head. He couldn't defeat sin and death. The serpent, time and time again, continues to lie and whisper to us, saying things like, being a good person is enough. That'll deal with your sin. But the Bible says, well, no, that's just not true. There's only one person that can deal with our sin, and that person is Jesus. Jesus is the only human who never sinned at all, and so he is the only one who can rescue us. Christmas tells us that Jesus is so much more than just a good person or a good teacher. He is fully God and fully man, and he came to save those who are lost. Jesus is our only way to God.